For all of the advantages of EMRs, one frequent complaint from healthcare providers is the amount of additional time it often takes to generate clinical documentation. With WebChartMD, doctors and healthcare providers combine the power of your EMR with the speed and efficiency of traditional dictation. With WebChartMD, providers focus on their patients instead of a computer screen. Here's how it works. Dictation is captured via handheld digital recording devices or telephone and uploaded into the WebChartMD workflow. From there, WebChartMD's audio file management provides a variety of different routing options and allows files to route to either your external or internal transcription resources or a combination of both. Or choose from our network of almost 100 US-based companies that specialize in clinical documentation. Once routed, audio files are delivered to medical language specialists for transcription directly into your EMR, or routed into the WebChartMD workflow for transcription and delivery via a secure interface into your EMR. For some healthcare facilities, WebChartMD's powerful document management tools provide workflow efficiencies that prompt healthcare providers to manage most of their document workflow right in WebChartMD. From there, the finalized note is interfaced into your EMR. WebChartMD's proprietary interface engine was developed in-house and is used to generate inbound and outbound, HL7 and non-HL7 interfaces into virtually any EMR system in use. For those healthcare facilities where providers wish to do some portion of their clinical document review via WebChartMD, the workflow looks like this. Providers log into WebChartMD and are taken into their online account. The folder pane to the left tracks the progress of clinical documentation through the workflow. The pending folder, seen here in the upper left, holds dictations that have been uploaded and are waiting to be transcribed. Once the document is generated, the audio file travels with the completed document from the pending folder into the inbox. It's from the inbox view that documents are processed. The most common workflow is where providers review and e-sign documents electronically in their online account. However, the system also has the capability of allowing providers to review notes from hard copy should that need arise. In those cases, support staff highlight the documents to be printed and click the Print button in the toolbar. Documents are printed and reviewed on hard copy by the provider. User access to documents is controlled by 16 different permission levels, and if the support staff member has the necessary permissions, he or she can open the documents to make the needed corrections. If the change is something the support staff person is unable to make, they can press the Reject button to route the note back to the transcription resource with comments. The more typical workflow is where providers review and edit notes within WebChartMD prior to the notes interfacing into the EMR. Here's what that looks like. Documents to be reviewed are highlighted, and the provider presses the Open button in the toolbar. Documents open and present in Microsoft Word on screen. Once the documents are open, the healthcare provider is working in a normal Word environment, so there's nothing new to learn. Changes can be made to the document just like they would normally be made in a Word environment. So once the documents are open, the provider can review the document and then press the X in the top right corner to close the document to move to the next one. As he or she does so, they work through their stack of documents until finally all documents are reviewed and closed, and the provider is brought back to the WebChartMD inbox view. At this point, the provider just presses e-sign, and when he or she does, a couple of important workflow actions occur. Any notes that are set to auto-fax or auto-print do so to the designated CC recipients and to the designated printer. The documents are moved out of the inbox and migrate over to the final folder, where they're kept as a permanent archive and can be searched at any point in the future. And then lastly, notes are interfaced into the EMR. The interface trigger can be set at 3 different levels: when the documents first hit the inbox, or when someone on the staff finalizes the note, or when the provider e-signs the note. It's that easy. With WebChartMD, doctors and healthcare providers can combine the power of your EMR with the speed and efficiency of traditional dictation. WebChartMD improves physician efficiency and reduces the time and expense required to develop clinical documentation. To see the full WebChartMD demo or to learn more, contact us at 877-858-6677 extension 1 or sales@webchartmd.com.